agenda. We need a motion to petition Grayson County Circuit Court writ of special election to fill supervisor at large and for the position of Grayson County Sheriff.
That would be under new business.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, we also need to add to the agenda board appointments for the BRIC, which is Bristol Regional Improvement Commission, Galax Mercy Medical Services, River Valley Regional Jail, Virginia Carolina Water Authority.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion before the board with a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair also aye. All right. First item of business this afternoon will be a public hearing to consider a request to amend an existing special use permit for Deer Creek Motor Coach Homeowners Association. The applicant is requesting the removal of interior setback requirements within the planned unit development subdivision of tax map number 96-A-18E and 96C1-1 through 96C1-1-70. Prior to opening up for a public hearing, would have State Black present. Good to have you.
Good to be here. So in November, the Planning Commission held a public hearing. And in doing so, we looked at the application and as was presented by the Homeowners Association. There again, the request is to amend the special use permit that the Motor Coach Resort had received in 2007. Over time, the owners have had outdoor motor coach development improvements to the resort, and that included structures such as kitchens, pergolas, things like that. And what has happened is they're encroaching upon their setbacks. So they are zoned in rural farm, and that particular setback is 10 foot. The amendment would be allowing the existing conditions, would bring them into compliance to allow for future improvements and properly permitted and regulated. The request does not change the use, the density, or the intensity of the development, and does not increase the demand on public services or infrastructure. Building and fire code requirements will continue to govern safety and separation standards. Proper public notice was provided and no public comment was received. The Planning Commission recommends approval of the amendment to the special use permit for Deer Creek Motor Coach Homeowners Association, which includes modifications to the required setback standard under 5-11(3)A of the zoning ordinance. The reduced setback is necessary or desirable based on specific circumstances of the project, and B, the modification will not create an undue adverse impact to the surrounding properties, neighborhood character, or overall setback and density standards. The modifications are consistent with the intent of the ordinance and in harmony with the zoning ordinance. Such modifications to reduce the interior side setback requirement from 10 feet to 0 is subject to the following conditions. 1, that all existing and future structures shall comply with the applicable building and fire code requirements, and 2, that all improvements shall obtain all required county permits and inspections. Overall, the amendment is corrective in nature and aligns with zoning regulations with the established character of the resort while maintaining public health and safety. Any questions first?
We will. I'll let her do the presentation. Okay.
Okay.
Any question? At this time, Chair would entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mr. Brantley? Okay. Chair also aye.
No speaker.
Appears that we do not have any registered speakers for the public hearing. This time, the chair would entertain a motion to come out of public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
All right. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Chair also aye. Okay. At this point, chair would entertain any motions.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion for approval. I move that the board of supervisors approve the amendment to the special use permit for Deer Creek Motor Coach Homeowners Association Incorporated, located at 2524 Edmonds Road, Galax, Virginia, to reduce the interior setback requirement from 10 feet to 0 for individually owned lots, subject to the following conditions. Number 1, all existing and future structures shall comply with all applicable building codes and fire code requirements. And number 2, all improvements shall obtain all required county permits and inspections.
I have a motion before the board. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion prior to a vote?
Were there any local residents there in complaint of the special use permit?
Complaint, none of our local citizens,
Okay.
just the board, the HOA themselves that came to us wanting to get into compliance.
Okay, thank you.
I live on that road, and I don't ever hear complaints
No,
coming from
they take very good care of
people
it.
there. Very nice people that are in there, and, as a resident of Edmonds Road, I'm okay with it.
All right.
Snitch.
All right. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, chair also aye. Unanimous. Thank you. Okay, under reports, presentations, or requests, Michelle Friesen is here with us. Director Grayson County. Good to have you.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you giving me the time. Primarily, I'm here this evening to say thank you very much for the Board of Supervisors' continued generous support of Grayson Lane Care and our projects. I'm gonna go ahead and flip on through it. One of our biggest challenges is as our organization ages, so many of our primary folks who have started our projects are moving on. Our biggest one is food independence. Tom and Anita Simpson, after starting the organization, or starting that project in 2020, have finally retired for like the third time in their career. We're really fortunate that our mayor's wife, Shannon Miller, has taken over the leadership of that organization. So you can keep on going and go ahead. So they have already started. Shannon was in charge of the November distribution. Our permaculture garden was a participant in the Ag and Art adventure this year. That exposed it to a lot of new folks. You can switch. The free market just had their Christmas shop at the Gate Center. We appreciate being able to use that facility for that event. That's a free Christmas store where kids go in for the first 2 hours, folks help them shop, they pick out free gifts, and then later on in the afternoon, adults can come in and do the same. The Gate Center culinary class always cooks for that, so that's nice to bring the kids in as well. And I saw that on the agenda was also the community impact grant for the free market, and we appreciate you guys doing that. A big part of their mission is to keep useful stuff out of the landfill. They continue to do that. The store has gotten so popular, they now have 4 people during each open session. And the donations monetarily are enough to cover all the expenses that they need for utilities. Go ahead. That talks a little bit more about what's going on there. The other cool thing is they do a medical lending library in addition to serving agency clients. So if DSS or anybody else refers people to them, they keep the best stuff in the back. And so they've helped youth coming out of foster care, folks who have fires, and just general people in need. Okay. The farmers market had a very good year this year. We averaged 27 vendors. Our high was 36, and typically we had about 250 customers. Our record was 340. That was our tomato festival, which always brings a big crowd in. The high school horticulture class came up, helped us press apples in. So it's been fun to work with the community. The Virginia Family Nutrition Program worked with us for Healthy Kids Bucks, which gives children the opportunity to buy their own fresh fruits and vegetables. And that's in addition to the farmers market. We do our own Kids Bucks that allows kids to purchase whatever they want. And some of the parents make them buy fruits and vegetables anyway. But anyway, we've had a very good year and the town has been very helpful. Alrighty. Go ahead. There's food independence. The November distribution was 488 boxes. That is an all-time record. When they started in 2020, they started giving out 75. So the need has just continued to grow exponentially. That's over 1,000 people who have been served. We're expecting roughly the same for December, and as cuts happen to SNAP, we'll see what the need continues to be. The money that the county gives us, the majority of it goes to food independence. So of that $5,000, they get $4,000. Go ahead. And there's our leadership transition. So Tom and Anita are heading back to Chesapeake Bay area. And Mark and Shannon are doing a great job. But the amount of food that goes through there is truly mind-boggling. Go ahead. My favorite project has been we switched the kids' garden from the 4th and 5th graders to the 1st graders. And they are just so much fun. They've had a great time. We're working with 3 classes. And we've had 72 kids. They're planting and harvesting. So far, the lettuce has survived under remay. We hope to pick it all this weekend and let the kids take it home on Monday for Christmas. But we did have a groundhog get in there. We managed to keep him out for the rest of the season. And I'm very fortunate, John Alexander, who was principal and also a teacher, has been helping. So I'm a good gardener, but he's a way better teacher. Go ahead. The tractor garden is looking great. We hosted some community work sessions over there, mainly to work on the planting where the retention pond is, and our seed library also continues to grow. And we're looking forward to this coming year. We'll be working with the master gardeners with the seed library as well. And then Grayson Land Fair, we helped sponsor the county fair and the youth art contest in addition to other projects and workshops. So we really appreciate the money that you guys give us and what it lets us do for our community. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. I see you everywhere. You stay busy.
Thanks. So do all of you. Thank you very much.
Appears that we don't have any registered speakers. So
Oh, I signed it accidentally.
next is public comment. We'll see if we have anybody sign up to speak.
Do have one more sign sheet.
Hang Brian Stevenson. If you'll just state your address, name, and
Ian Stevenson, 615 Pines Branch Road, Elk Creek. And yeah, I thought more people would show up with having a new board of supervisors member and everything. But looking at the people that actually applied, I don't know any of those people. However, looking at it, I think when you look at like Wood County and how they've been approached like the data center kind of stuff, and a lot of people in outrage about that. I don't know Mr. Dunleavy, but it seems like having a lawyer and that side of things might be a little bit beneficial to have in the future. And I know that this county is pretty much primarily Republican. I'm pretty independent. My parents are both British. I've never talked about politics growing up, but I know that scares some people away. But I think having a good basis and kind of bipartisan representation would probably be a good thing too. But yeah, I think I'd like to see some good change on things. Appreciate it.
thank you. Okay, doesn't appear we have any other speakers, so we'll close the public comment period. Under old business, none, which brings us to the appointment of the interim supervisor at large. I would like to, I know we're speaking on Facebook as well, would like to thank everyone for their interest. There was, I think, 10 applications for the supervisor at large position. And so I do thank people for willing to step up and serve in the county, and as we try to do good things for it, and make sure we're providing the services and, that our citizens need and expect. But this time,
Would you like me to read the names
Yes.
at this time?
if
Yeah.
you would like.
Okay. So we did have a special call meeting. That was 7 days ago. We read the names out. We went into closed session, and now it's time for the board of supervisors to make a recommendation. This position will, they will hold this at-large position until November, which that's when there'll be an election in November. There'll be an election for this at-large position and for the new sheriff as well. So the names that were received in the order below were Taylor Hyatt, Chris Anders, Terry Dunleavy, Brenda Sutherland, Robert Williams, Paul Gray Richardson, James I. Wyatt Jr., Dennis J. Cox, and William Jason Harris. You should have that list of names in front of you if you're prepared to think about it, have any discussion, or make a decision.
Okay. But as Mr. Boyer stated, we have had the applications for 8 days, and so each one of the board members has had an opportunity to review and look them over. So I'd imagine at this point, Chair would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to entertain a motion that we approve Paul Gray Richardson to fill the interim position at large until the special election can be held.
We have a motion before the board. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Mr. Brantley, you still with us? Okay. All right.
It's breaking up. The
yeah.
signal's breaking.
He said he's still with us. All right. So we have a motion with a second before the board. This time, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Roll call.
Is it roll call? Okay. Mr. Andrews.
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Ivy? Aye. Chair also aye. All right. Next is a resolution for the community impact grant for Grayson Land Care Free Market. Mr. Boyer.
Yeah, so they requested the community impact grant. They are requesting $617.70 for the donated use of the property located on 1173 North Independence for the tax year of 2025. In the entirety of 25, this property has been donated to Grayson Land Care, which is a 501c3 based in Independence. The request is equal to the 2025 real estate tax amount. Attached are copies in your packet of tax invoice and acknowledgement. And the resolution is on the, for me at least, it's on the back end. Would you like to?
We can waive the reading of that, that's okay.
Okay. Just want to entertain a motion to,
I'll make a motion to approve.
okay, we have a motion. Okay, Mr. Anderson, second. Any further discussion? Okay, since this is a resolution, it'll be a roll call vote. Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Ms. Dickerson?
Aye.
Mr. Ivy? Chair also aye. Okay, resolution passes.
Thanks, sir. If you look in your packet, we have the 26-27 budget calendar, and I'll give it to you that are in the audience a copy as well. The meetings are set at 3 p.m. unless otherwise noted. We have our first Board of Supervisor organizational meeting prior to our regular Board of Supervisor meeting. That's on 1/8/26 at 5 p.m. And then the rest of the meeting agenda is, our budget calendar is in there. Certainly we can change as needed. If we need to add or change times, we can do that, but we do need approval for 26-27 budget calendar.
Can we change that to 6 a.m.?
Yes.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Meetings?
Absolutely.
What up?
You're 3 dairy
At
farms.
least.
3 dairy farms.
It's all in the morning or late at night, on me up. So this will require approval.
Make a motion that we approve the calendar as presented.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair also aye. Budget calendar's been approved. Next, we go to board appointments with the additional appointments. Chair has a recommendation of tabling all of the appointments except those where staff would be filling those positions. In discussions with the county administrator, Mr. Boyer has agreed to be the primary representative for the planning, Mount Rogers Planning District Commission, Transportation Rural Technical Committee. That's a mouthful. And then the rest of them would appear to be appointments that would generally be made by Board of Supervisor members. It'd be the chair's recommendation to table those.
Let's back up. Was that the Mount Rogers Community Services
So there's several in there.
that you were? I'm trying to find it here, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Mr. Chair, but
Is it the Mount Rogers Planning District Executive Committee? Is that the one?
You're talking about,
Is that the one that you were in?
I think you're talking about Mount Rogers Mental Health Community Services.
right here, yeah, he was.
Okay, I was
gonna
misspoken then, okay. I better put my reader on. It's hard to tell what we're going. All right,
Right. So he's agreed to sit on the Mount
yeah,
Rogers.
Mount Rogers Mental,
CSB.
okay.
Mr. Ash,
Yes, sir.
just for, to help us make sure that we're square on all these, can we just do them one by one, just so we're, even if you're gonna table
Sure.
each one, can we just do them one by one? It'll help Linda.
Okay, I'll go down through with the original list.
She just looked at me like she's gonna stab me.
I saw that. Yeah.
And I carry a gun, but she did not, so, yeah.
Well, I was trying to carry on the tradition of Mr. Ivy with the brevity.
Well, it's all right, Mr. Chair. I think our goal here was to let the new board coming in make some appointments, and we were just gonna approve staff. That's kind of what we're doing.
That's fine, as long as you will specify
Okay.
which board
Okay.
you're on,
Yeah, all right.
so I can stay with you.
Okay, we'll go down the original list that we had that was in the packet. Brasida, which is one that Mr. Connect had, which was an alternate position on Brasida. That will be tabled. District 3, 1-year term for that Liz Jones currently holds would be tabled. The
GGEMS.
Okay.
Okay.
The Galax Grayson Ambulance Service would be tabled.
That's Steve.
Okay.
Just so we're square on that one. So the primary would be me on Galax Grayson Emergency Services. We still need a board member to serve on that as well. And you can table a board member,
Yeah.
but list me as the primary, so if that's okay.
Yeah, this was for the yeah, board member. Okay, next is the Mount Rogers Planning District Commission Executive Committee. Is that one that, okay, so that would be tabled. Okay, the Mount Rogers Mental Health Community Services. That would be the one that Mr. Boyer will take. Okay, Mount Rogers Planning District Commission Transportation Rural Technical Committee. We would table both those. The Planning Commission, those three would be tabled, as well as the Twin County Airport Commission. That would be tabled for the new board.
And the planning commission is by district. So, Old Town and 2 Wilson. Is that right?
Okay, then with the new list that all right, we have the Bristol Regional Improvement Commission. That would be, primary representative would be Mr. Boyer, and the alternate would be Nikki Edwards. Okay, but the Galax Grayson Emergency Medical Services would be, primary appointment would be Mr. Boyer. We would vote on that. The New River Valley Regional Jail, appoint as primary representative, Nikki Edwards. Okay, Virginia Carolina Water Authority, appoint to fill the remainder of the term would be Mr. Boyer. This term expires June 30th, 2029. And I believe that would cover.
Now, can we do that in one motion?
Yes.
Chair would entertain a motion for board appointments.
I'll make a motion that we approve the appointments as stated by the chair.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
I think we're putting Mr. Boyer on a lot of boards.
I agree, but did he do that himself? He likes
Well,
to
he-
stretch himself thin.
Well, as the year goes on, these may not be etched in stone. So maybe we can see what the appetite of the new board members might be.
Are you okay with that?
I'm happy to do whatever you need.
Okay. All right, so we have a motion. Do we have a second? Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair also aye. Okay, which brings us to the new business item with the petition the circuit court for a special election. You want to share?
So do you need me to go over this at all?
Go ahead, that's fine.
Yeah, we just to make it formal, if the board would make a motion to petition the court for a special election for the at-large position and the sheriff's office. That's what I'm asking from the board.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make that motion that we petition Grayson County Circuit Court for writ of a special election to fill the position of supervisor at large and position of Grayson County Sheriff in a special election.
And just to clarify, we've already worked that petition up with Steve Durbin. He has it. We'll submit one tomorrow. Let's see, what's today's date? 11, one by the 15th, and then one, the code says shall be within 15 days of resignation or termination. So the sheriff's office will be submitted January 2nd.
So my question, we as a board, took care of the at-large. What's the process on the sheriff? Is it the next in line,
It
ranking
is.
officer?
Yeah, so the code allows the sheriff to designate his next deputy chief as long as he's a voting member in the county, and he will assume all powers and authority within the county as sheriff.
I made the motion. And I got
Second.
sideways, I'm sorry.
So we'll go ahead with the vote. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chair, also aye.
Aye.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So that appears, which brings us to the county administrator's report.
Yeah, so just short for me tonight, we have two departing supervisors. We have our chair, Mr. Brantley Ivy, served as a representative in the Wilson District, and Mr. Tracy Anderson, who served in the Elk Creek District. Certainly want to thank them for their service to the community, how much hard work they put in it, and of course, being patient with me as I came along and trying to understand the job. Just want to acknowledge their service to the community, and if they want to say anything during supervisor's time, I'm sure they will. Also want to announce this is Mitch Smith's last board meeting. He's set to retire next month at the young age of 65. And tonight's his last board meeting. We have his retirement party set next month on January 23rd. I hope everybody can come. It'll be here at the courthouse. 1 to 4, Linda, 2 to 4.
You said 1 to 3.
1 to 3. Okay, I was close. See how I get yelled at here? Linda, I have all this typed up, so I'll give it to you. Okay. And I will relinquish the rest of my time to Mitch if he wants to say anything.
I appreciate being able to work here in Grayson County and serve a county that I've lived in all my life. And it's been a pleasure working here with the board of supervisors, with 3 different administrators. And I wish you all the best, the future boards coming in and all, and the county. We've got a good county. We've had a lot of good things happen through the years, and I think the best is still ahead of us. And so looking forward to seeing everything that is accomplished in the years to come. But thank you all for allowing me to say.
Thank you.
That's all I have for my report.
Mitch, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Next, Board of Supervisors time, and I'll take this opportunity if either one of the outgoing supervisors might want to say anything. Mr. Ivy, I'll give you the first opportunity if you'd like to speak.
It has been a pleasure to serve Grayson County. I've really enjoyed getting to know everybody. I think service and citizenship is at the heart of what makes a community great. And I think we've got one of the greatest communities in the world. I love Grayson County. I'm not from Grayson County, but you couldn't melt me and pour me out of the county because the best people that I've ever met live in Grayson County, and I thank y'all for allowing me to serve.
Thank you, Mr. Ivy.
Thank you, Brantley.
Mr. Ivy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, I want to say it's truly been one of my greatest honors to serve this county and on this board. I would like to say we've had a really good board here the last couple of years. I've been here 4 years. We've done a lot of good things over those 4 years. A lot of times we didn't agree on how to do things, but I think at the end of the day, we were trying to get to the same marker. And, but as I've sit up here and been in these meetings and, you know, kind of seen how the sausage is made, so to speak, the one thing that stands out to me is, this county is truly blessed. And there was times throughout these past 4 years that we had some revenue come in that we didn't anticipate, didn't expect. Different funding sources would come in from time to time. And our county is truly blessed, and we have the best people. And I want to echo what Brantley says: the best place on earth to live is in Grayson County, and it's not just because of the beauty of our land, but it's the people, hardworking mountain people, and that's what I love. And this has been great. We're still a blessed county, and there's been a lot of change in the last 4 years, and I believe if we continue to pray and seek the Lord, we're going to continue to be a blessed county. Didn't get everything done the last 4 years, maybe that I would have liked to have seen happen, but I think overall there's been some really great things happen in this county. I want to thank Mitch. He's been with me since day one. We've been together, and he always knew where the best boards were to sit on that had the best food. And I continue to aggravate him about that, but that's a true story. And Steve's been a tremendous blessing as well. And I just want to encourage the new board members coming in, just lean on Steve. He's got good advice. He researches. You've got people coming in all different directions trying to give you information. Some of it's half truth, some of it's truth, some of it's not true. It's a task to filter through all those things. And I didn't always get it right. But I did pray about it every meeting. I prayed to make the right decision, pray for this county. I'll continue to pray for this county. And I love Grayson County, and, you know, it's bittersweet, but I have total peace. You know, it's time to let Mike take over and bring his ideas to the table. So, Mike will be sitting in this chair pretty soon next month, and I want to congratulate you, Mike, on that. And Sandy, look forward to hearing some of your discussions. I'll probably be watching online. But there, and thanks, Linda, for putting up with me. I know I'm not easy. There's probably a lot of people up here happy today, but that's okay. But I do appreciate, she does so much behind the scenes, and she's in the hot seat every day, answering the phones, doing the hard work. It didn't go unnoticed, and I appreciate that. And there again, Steve, you are a godsend. I believe that. There's a lot of prayer put into that, and you just keep doing what you're doing. Give these folks good advice, and this county's going to be doing well. And to my board members here, Mike, appreciate you. Mike's kind of, he's been solid. He's the old guy now. And Mary, I think you guys probably don't know, but we all do pretty good. We have good conversations, get along well, I think. And I love you guys. I'll be praying for you. And I'm excited about how the county moves forward. And I just want to thank the citizens for allowing me this opportunity. And that's all I got to say, Mike. It's pretty long one.
That was really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Mike, thank you for not breaking my record.
He kind of shot that out of the water, didn't he?
Well, I forgot you were on there, Bradley. And thank you too for leading the board the last couple of years. I appreciate that.
I'm not too far off, but yeah, you still got the record, Brandon. All right. Next is no closed session on the agenda. And before we do adjourn, I'd like to wish everybody a very special, wonderful Christmas. And I hope you have a blessed time with family and friends. And best luck to you, and many blessings in the upcoming year.
I've got one thing. I'm so sorry, Vice Chair. Mr. Anderson asked us to get a proclamation ready for Jeremy Hall. For he got murdered. Everybody knows he was murdered at the Correctional Institute. So I did meet with the warden. We're getting it ready. Jade and I are also working. They asked us if there was an option to hang a sign or put a sign near the bridge that goes, is it in front of his property or near his property? Near his property off 21. So I contacted VDOT and we're gonna have to we'll pass a resolution on the next board meeting. Jade has already drafted a resolution. She mapped it out and sent it to VDOT, so we're on, I just don't want you to think we're not on top of it.
I appreciate that.
Okay, and so we'll have the proclamation ready, hopefully with the dedication of the bridge at some point in time, and we'll invite everybody there. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I apologize.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Okay, with that, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved.
I knew you wanted it.
All right,
I second it.
all right. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Mr. Mike.